I'm Marc Duncan, an independent oil and gas expert with over 35 years of experience. I've run oil companies around the world, from China to Indonesia to the Ukraine to the North Sea. And I worked my way up from the rig floor to the boardroom. I thought I had seen every possible way to invest and manage these projects, but when I saw EnergyFunders, I knew it was a paradigm shift. I liked the concept, and I liked the team and their dedication and enthusiasm so much I became an advisor and an investor. As an engineer, I'm always looking for process improvement and ways to eliminate cost. Crowdfunding is something that I've always been very interested in, and EnergyFunders is truly a better way to finance oil and gas operations. Now, for the first time, oil and gas operators with prospects can make a direct pitch to you and I, the investor. Operators can bypass weeks of show and tell, along with all the paperwork and phone calls that we've all had to deal with, even when I was president of Contango Oil and Gas, a publicly traded company. Most people think of oil and gas as an industry that's dominated by large oil and gas companies with hundreds of billions of dollars or more in valuations. That's true for companies like Exxon, Mobil, and Shell. But the reality is the major players pass up on a lot of really good projects that can pay handsome rewards for a smaller group of investors. These projects that are too small for a major company offer substantial returns for the smaller investor with patience and fortitude to go through the due diligence materials on individual projects. It's simply impossible for a smaller company to file to become publicly traded, and historically it's been very difficult for them to navigate the world of equity financing, where if they don't have a $50 million round of investment, they won't get any attention. And remember, to get to that point, they have got to have sunk hundreds of thousands of dollars in cost, which is really too much for the small oil and gas operator. A company that needs, say, $1 million to drill a well may have incurred cost of over $200,000, and that could be all they have to sink in one project without going out to the investment community. That investment threshold is too small for the major funds, Wall Street, and other sources of financing. When I first learned about EnergyFunders, I was already an early adapter of new crowdfunding technology. I made numerous purchases on sites like Kickstarter, and I was an early test user of Google Glass. I liked that space. What I wanted to be involved in and what I was looking for was a platform that successfully navigated the legal pitfalls of online equity investing to finance the projects that I was interested in, the smaller oil and gas projects. These projects can pay handsome returns for the small investor, but they are too small for the major companies. That creates our niche. Quality small operators are the people that can really find value in areas that are overlooked by the major oil companies because of their local expertise. People that are good at finding quality oil and gas deals aren't often good at marketing these deals and raising funds for them. So what do they have to do? Have a professional fundraiser help them, and they are good at putting together a presentation, but they don't really know anything about the deal. And they don't have to be good at picking a good deal, because when they sell you the prospect, they've gotten their money and they're gone. And your cash did not go into that wellbore, it went down the road. I wanted to be involved in a group that doesn't make money just by selling deals, a company that has a vested interest in vetting the deals and making them transparent to everyone. When I ran Contango Oil and Gas, we did not make money when a well wasn't successful. Why should a promoter make money selling me a deal even if it doesn't work out and it's a dry hole? I helped build Contango Oil and Gas from a $200 million company to a $1.5 billion company, and I did so by finding opportunities that were overlooked and the values weren't apparent to the casual industry observer. I feel that EnergyFunders can bring a currently untapped value to the oil and gas investor. This platform lets investors skip paying for the layers of corporate bureaucracy by investing directly in the well. This eliminates the many middlemen that insert themselves between the project and the investor. It enables them to invest directly in the well and receive the large upside of a freshly drilled or reworked well. I also like the fact that EnergyFunders does not make any money unless you make money. Instead of paying a broker or a promoter, your money goes directly into the well. Would you rather have your money buying a steak dinner for the broker or going toward your investment in a well? Also, rather than investing in one deal, now the investor can spread their money across many deals. That's a big part of why I'm spending my time in energy to help make the company successful and help make these projects successful. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to why I'm excited about EnergyFunders and why I think crowdfunding offers a unique way to finance oil and gas projects, enhancing value for both the investor and the small oil and gas operator seeking financing.